So we are going to start our that chapter today, biotechnology. What is biotechnology? Actually, biotechnology is made up of two words. These are the biology and technology. So biotechnology is technology based on biology, and especially when used in agriculture, food science, and medicine. So it is a combination of that two sciences, biology as well as the technology. So what is the meaning of that biotechnology? I have explained you. Now let me see its definition. Biotechnology, so it is the use of living systems and organisms to develop or make useful products. So here, by use of living systems and organisms to develop or make useful products. So लिविंग सिस्टम्स और ऑर्गेनिजम्स को इस तरीके से डेवलप किया जाता है कि उनसे यूजफुल प्रोडक्ट्स को लिया जा सके. दिस इज बायोटेक्नोलॉजी. और वी कैन से any technological application that uses biological system. So we are using here technology. So this is technological application that uses biological system, means the living organisms or derivatives thereof, to make or modify products or processes for specific use. So this is the biotechnology. European Federation of Biotechnology has defined the biotechnology as the integration of natural science and organisms, cells, parts thereof, the molecular analogues for products and services. So it is the integration of the natural science. Definitely we are taking the biology, in which that is the part of the natural science, and organisms, cells and their parts, and molecular analogues. Molecular analogues, we are talking about here the DNA, that is the genes for products and services. So this is biotechnology. Now here the two important techniques which enable development of the modern biotechnology, or we can say these are the principles of the biotechnology. So what are these principles of the biotechnology? Genetic engineering, or here we call it as the recombinant biotechnology also, and the maintenance of sterile ambience. तो ये दो प्रिंसिपल हैं जिस पर कि बायोटेक्नोलॉजी वर्क करती है. What is genetic engineering? That is alteration of chemistry of DNA and RNA to introduce into host organism to change the phenotype of the host. So this alteration, what does it mean? Alteration means changing, means to change. What is change? The chemistry of DNA and RNA, means this, there is change made in the structure of DNA and RNA, then to introduce into the host organism. So ये जीन्स जिसमें मैनिपुलेशन किया जाता है डीएनए और आरएनए में, then it is introduced, inserted into the host organism to change a phenotype of host. Phenotype means for the purpose for which DNA is inserted, then this DNA is expressed in the host organism, means it changes the phenotype. Phenotype is the expression. Okay, so that is expression of this DNA or the genes. So that is known as the phenotype. So children, I think someone has joined here again. I'll see who has joined. No one is there. Leena ma'am, is there someone joined it? I got the message here. No. Okay, I'll continue. So we were doing these two principles, genetic engineering and the chemical engineering. So yeah, there is alteration of the chemistry of DNA and RNA. Now after the genetic engineering, the next that principle is the maintenance of the sterile ambience to enable growth of desired microbe, eukaryotic cell and in the large quantities for manufacture of biotechnological products like vaccine, enzymes, beverages, drugs. So this we call chemical engineering. So maintenance of sterile ambience, definitely when we are doing the experiments here, so microbial contamination free ambience is must for these experiments, for this that work in the biotechnology. So microbial contamination free ambience in chemical engineering processes to enable growth of only the desired microscope, this microorganisms of the microbes. तो ये स्टेराइल एम्बियंस इसलिए सेट किया जाता है ताकि कंटामिनेशन फ्री रहे पूरा एनवायरनमेंट जहां ये एक्सपेरिमेंट किए जा रहे हैं, एंड वन कैन गेट द population or the growth of the desired microbes or the eukaryotic cell in the large quantities for the manufacture of the biotechnological product. क्योंकि biotechnology के through all these products are prepared, vaccines, enzymes, beverages and drugs. This is chemical engineering. So understood children, the principles of the biotechnology, these are the number 1 genetic engineering, and number 2 is the maintenance of the sterile ambience or sterile conditions. So after the principles we will come to the next part. This is the recombinant technology or genetic engineering. As I discussed with you, what is the technique, this genetic engineering? This is the technique to alter the chemistry of genetic material. Means this is the manipulation of the genetic material. Fine. So this is the manipulation of the genetic material of 2 or more living cells or that enable birth or modern biotechnology. So here we will see that what are the basic steps involved. So basic steps involved are isolation of the desired gene. So सबसे पहला जो step होता है isolation of desired gene. For example, here we will take, suppose we are isolating the insulin gene, the gene which is responsible to produce insulin in human. So suppose we are separating or isolating this desired gene, insulin. तो पहला जो फर्स्ट स्टेप है आइसोलेशन ऑफ द डिजायर्ड जीन, देन आइसोलेशन ऑफ द सुटेबल प्लाज्मिड फ्रॉम अ बैक्टीरियल सेल. What is the plasmid? You know, in bacterial cell you have studied that extra chromosomal body is, or extra chromosomal structure in the bacterial cell is known as the plasmid. This plasmid is working here as the vector. So this gene which is isolated from the organism, this is inserted into the vector because it needs to be inserted in certain other DNA where it can multiply. तो इसके लिए plasmid जो होते हैं वो best कहे जाते हैं. तो plasmid is used as a vector. Then cut the isolated plasmid and desired gene by using the restriction enzymes. So here, in order to insert this desired gene in the plasmid, it is cut at the definite places. और वो places कैसे होना चाहिए कि जो plasmid को कट किया जाता है, that area means plasmid means the DNA. So DNA of the plasmid, when it is cut at a specific area or the specific region which will be complementary to the sequence of the desired gene. So this must be here seen by adding this desired gene to the plasmid. So cut the isolated plasmid and desired gene by using the restriction enzymes, where the open ends of both will be complementary. As I explained you कि desired gene और plasmid जहां से कट किया जाता है, इनके दोनों एंड जो है एक दूसरे के कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री होना चाहिए. Complementarity you have studied in the DNA. That is the complementarity in the nitrogenous bases. Then only the desired gene can be inserted into the plasmid. Now insertion of the desired isolation into the plasmid DNA with the help of ligase. अब जो desired जो isolated जो gene है, that is inserted into plasmid DNA. Isolated जो desired gene है, इसको insert करना DNA में with the help of ligase. Again, this is an enzyme which is used to add the desired gene into the plasmid DNA. तो ligase की मदद से उस gene को plasmid DNA के अंदर इंसर्ट किया जाता है. देन प्लाज्मिड डीएनए, इट इज नोन एज द काइमेरिक डीएनए और रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए. अब प्लाज्मिड डीएनए क्या हो गया? प्लाज्मिड डीएनए का कंपोजिशन चेंज हो गया. व्हाई? बिकॉज उसमें से एक पोर्शन को रिमूव कर दिया गया है, बिकॉज वी हैव कट इट at a particular place. So that part of the plasmid DNA is removed, and we have inserted the new sequences, that is the new fragment of the gene, so or new fragment of the DNA. So plasmid DNA now with that desired gene is known as the chimeric DNA और recombinant DNA. So इस DNA को हम name देंगे, because you just note down this term, because these terms are frequently asked in one word question. What is chimeric DNA or what is the recombinant DNA? So this is the combination of the plasmid DNA plus the desired gene. Now insertion of the chimeric DNA into the bacterial cell and cell gets transformed. Now when we have prepared the recombinant DNA or the chimeric DNA, this is inserted into the बैक्टीरियल सेल. जिस बैक्टीरियल सेल से इस प्लाज्मिड को आइसोलेट करके उसको रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए बनाया, काइमेरिक डीएनए बनाया, दिस काइमेरिक डीएनए इज रीइंसर्टेड इनटू द बैक्टीरियल सेल. So now this DNA will multiply as the bacterial cell will grow. So the bacterial cell gets transformed. This is transformation. If you remember, you have studied that reproduction in the bacteria, and there one of the mode was transformation. So here the cell gets transformed. Now isolation of the transformed cells and growth in nutrient rich medium to get the clones. अब ये ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड सेल को आइसोलेट किया जाएगा. जितने भी बैक्टीरियल सेल्स हैं, when they are transformed, they are isolated from the culture, because ये सारा कल्चर के अंदर होगा. बैक्टीरियल सेल, जो ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड बैक्टीरियल सेल हैं, they will be picked from the culture, and then further they are grown in the nutrient rich medium to get the clones. Now we will get more copies of these transformed bacterial cells. So after that, when we grow this transformed cell, then the desired genes we have inserted in its plasmid DNA will start to express itself. As I said you, genotype and phenotype you have studied. So expression of the genotype is the phenotype. So the purpose for which the desired genes are inserted in this bacterial DNA, they will start to express itself. तो कैसे start करेंगे? Definitely to produce that certain kind of protein for whose purpose we have. For that purpose we have inserted it. So जिस पर्पस के लिए इन डिजायर्ड जीन्स को सेल के अंदर डाला था, वो जीन्स अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करेंगे और जो प्रोडक्ट हमें चाहिए वो प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करना शुरू करेंगे. सो दैट इज द एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ जीन्स. यू हैव स्टडीड ऑलरेडी in the unit 2 expression of the genes. So expression of the genes and the production of protein. तो अब यहाँ पर कौन सा जो है प्रोटीन प्रोड्यूस होगा, मतलब एक्सप्रेशन क्या होगा, फिनोटाइप क्या होगा? यहाँ पर फिनोटाइप होगा प्रोडक्शन ऑफ इंसुलिन. एज आई सेड यू, वी हैव स्टार्टेड विद द एग्जांपल कि हम जो डिजायर्ड जीन्स ले रहे हैं वो क्या है? इंसुलिन जीन्स है. तो ये इंसुलिन जीन्स हमने जो है प्लाज्मिड के अंदर इंसर्ट किए हैं. नाउ दे आर एक्सप्रेसिंग देमसेल्व्स बाय प्रोड्यूसिंग द प्रोटीन. एंड विच प्रोटीन? दिस इज द insulin protein. Cell जो transformed bacterial cell हैं, they will be picked from the culture, and then further they are grown in the nutrient rich medium to get the clones. Now we will get more copies of these transformed bacterial cells. So after that, when we grow this transformed cell, then the desired genes we have inserted in its plasmid DNA will start to express itself. As I said you, genotype and phenotype you have studied. So expression of the genotype is the phenotype. So the purpose for which the desired genes are inserted in this bacterial DNA, they will start to express itself. तो कैसे start करेंगे? Definitely to produce that certain kind of protein for whose purpose we have फॉर दैट पर्पस वी हैव इंसर्टेड इट. सो जिस पर्पस के लिए इन डिजायर्ड जीन्स को सेल के अंदर डाला था, वो जीन्स अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करेंगे और जो प्रोडक्ट हमें चाहिए वो प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करना शुरू करेंगे. सो दैट इज द एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ जीन्स. यू हैव स्टडीड ऑलरेडी in the unit 2 expression of the genes. So expression of the genes and the production of protein. तो अब यहाँ पर कौन सा जो है प्रोटीन प्रोड्यूस होगा, मतलब एक्सप्रेशन क्या होगा, फिनोटाइप क्या होगा. यहाँ पर फिनोटाइप होगा प्रोडक्शन ऑफ इंसुलिन. एज आई सेड यू कि वी हैव स्टार्टेड विद द एग्जांपल कि हम जो डिजायर्ड जीन्स ले रहे हैं वो क्या है, इंसुलिन जीन्स है. तो ये इंसुलिन जीन्स हमने जो है प्लाज्मिड के अंदर इंसर्ट किए हैं. नाउ दे आर एक्सप्रेसिंग देमसेल्व्स बाय प्रोड्यूसिंग द प्रोटीन. एंड विच प्रोटीन? दिस इज द insulin protein. Recombinant DNA technology or genetic engineering, we will see further its detail. That genetic engineering means isolating and introduce only one or set of desirable genes without introducing undesirable genes in the target organisms. So we are isolating the desired gene, introducing either the one or the set of desirable genes विदाउट इंट्रोड्यूसिंग. हम यहाँ पर अनडिजायरेबल जीन्स को नहीं इंसर्ट करते हुए डिजायरेबल जीन्स को आइसोलेट करते हैं. देन दे आर इंट्रोड्यूस इनटू वन और इनटू द दैट वेक्टर. Then techniques of genetic engineering means creation of the recombinant DNA. Just now I explained you what is recombinant DNA or chimeric DNA. Use of gene cloning and gene transfer to host. These are the techniques just now I explained you. Recombinant DNA, this is known as the rDNA also. This also you note down because it is also asked what is the full form of rDNA. So recombinant DNA or rDNA, which is known as the alien DNA also, cannot multiply itself until integrated in the host genome. So this must be inserted into the host DNA. When inherited in host DNA, then it has ability to replicate due to the origin of replication, and then it initiates the replication. Means when this recombinant DNA is inserted into the host cell, it starts to make its copies, that is the replication. Now alien DNA linked with host DNA replicates and multiply itself with the host DNA. This is the cloning. Because all these technical terms we will स्टडी फर्दर. सो एलियन डीएनए को लिंक करते हैं होस्ट डीएनए के साथ. एंड सॉरी, दिस इज द एलियन डीएनए और वी विल कॉल इट द that recombinant DNA. So when it is linked with the host DNA, it replicates and multiply itself along with the host DNA. This is the cloning. So this is known as the cloning. Now next, gene transfer to host require vector. Just now I explained you. So this vector is that DNA segment in which the desired gene is inserted. Commonly used vectors are the plasmid. These are the small circular double-stranded self-replicating extra chromosomal material of the bacteria. First recombinant DNA was constructed by Stanley Cohen and Herbert Boyer in 1972. By linking gene encoding for antibiotic resistance with the plasmid of Salmonella typhimurium. So this is the contribution of the scientists. This is also very important. Stanley Cohen and the Herbert Boyer. They did this first experiment. So in order to get the that antibiotic resistant property with the plasmid of Salmonella typhimurium. Isolation of the desirable genes. Here that is antibiotic resistant. How it is done? Cutting out the piece of DNA from a plasmid responsible for antibiotic resistance. So here cutting out the piece of DNA, उस DNA को कट करना प्लाज्मिड से which is responsible for the antibiotic resistance. means वो segment जो है DNA का, this is resistant to the particular antibiotic. So that is why that is antibiotic resistance, which involve the molecular seizure. So as I explained you कि DNA को कट किया जाता है desired places से. तो how it is done? It is done with the help of the restriction enzymes. Then desirable gene or alien DNA linked with the plasmid to transfer into the host organism. That step already I explained you. Then linking of DNA involves DNA ligase. These are the enzymes which are needed. Here restriction enzyme are needed to cut the DNA at the desired places, and linking also. सो कटिंग और लिंकिंग दोनों किसकी हेल्प से होती है? एंजाइम्स की मदद से होती है. सो लिंकिंग ऑफ डीएनए इन्वॉल्व्स द डीएनए लाइगेज acts on cut DNA molecule and join their ends. New combination circular, this is autonomously replicating DNA created in vitro, and that is the recombinant DNA. So DNA ligase की मदद से जो DNA molecule cut किया है हमने desired and added with the vector, now we are getting the recombinant DNA. So these are the steps just for the understanding. Now the rDNA transferred into the E. coli. This is another example here. So this recombinant the DNA is transferred into E. coli. E. coli is the bacteria, means यहाँ पर हम E. coli का plasmid use कर रहे हैं. That is why we are giving the example of E. coli. So DNA replicates in the bacterial cell by using the host DNA polymerase. This is again the enzyme which is needed for the replication you have studied, and then multiple copies of the antibiotic resistant genes are formed, and this is known as the cloning. जब copies form होती हैं, that is the cloning, and E. coli will become antibiotic resistant. Okay, so in that manner this E. coli which has the genes which are resistant to the particular antibiotic are inserted the E. coli in the E. coli, then the E. coli becomes antibiotic resistant. तो इस तरीके से E. coli bacterium जो है वो antibiotic resistant हो जाता है. Now basic steps in genetically modifying organisms. These are identification of DNA with the desirable gene. First step, क्योंकि हमें वो डीएनए पता करना है जिसमें से हमें मालूम है कि ये जो डिजायरेबल जीन्स है इस डीएनए के अंदर है. सो आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ दैट डीएनए विद द डिजायरेबल जीन, इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ द आइडेंटिफाइड डीएनए इनटू द होस्ट, ये डिजायरेबल जीन को हम कट करेंगे उस डीएनए से, एंड देन इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ आइडेंटिफाइड डीएनए इनटू द होस्ट, then maintenance of introduced DNA in the host, that is that it's maintained there, and transfer of the DNA into its progeny. So these are the basic steps. So now we will see them again. This is the steps involved in the process. So you note down in your notebook. I am simply reading it because I have explained you all these processes. Isolating genomic DNA. Fragmenting means making its fragments, because DNA is the large molecule. So it is broken down into the fragments, that is with the help of enzyme itself. Screening DNA fragments, then insertion of DNA in the vector, introducing DNA in the host, then culturing these cells, that is the transformed bacteria I explained you, then the transformation of the host cell. So these are the steps. Isolating genomic DNA. Here you see this is the picture showing the isolation of the genomic DNA from the donor cell. जो desired हमें genes चाहिए उस DNA में, that is isolated. Fragmenting this DNA using the molecular scissors. What is the meaning of molecular scissors? These are the enzymes. So with the help of enzymes here, the DNA is cut at the desired places. Then screening the fragments for a desired gene. So we have to check whether this DNA segment has the desired gene or not. So these are picked, that is the screening. Then inserting these fragments with the desired gene in the cloning vector. This is the circular chromosomal that body plasmid. In this the DNA or the desired gene, it is inserted, that is insertion of DNA in the vector. Then introducing it in the host. So introducing the recombinant vector into the competent host cell. There are certain methods, gene gun method and all these methods we will discuss. After introducing the recombinant vector into the competent host cell, culture is done. So now culturing the cells. Culturing these cells to obtain multiple copies or clones of desired DNA fragments. And the last is their transformation of the host cell. So using these copies to transform suitable host cell so as to express the desired gene. So all these steps are very important. So you note down all these points, important points through which you can explain what are the basic steps involved in the genetic engineering or the further this biotechnology. So there are various that uses of the biotechnology. Biotechnology led to the production of many products and provides many services for human welfare. So this biotechnology is very useful in order to get the various products, like we can get the crops, drugs, vaccines, diagnostics, and the livestock. You have studied, if you remember in the that previous chapter, I explained you that livestock, animal, pisciculture, apiculture, all that. So these all sciences are involved here: molecular biology, microbiology, biochemistry, immunology, genetics, chemical engineering, and the cell biology. So these are the all these sciences, they are involved together in the biotechnology, so we can understand the importance of the biotechnology. So student who studies this biotechnology means that students goes through all these branches of the biology to understand the concept and to work. And what are the products? These products are very useful. So this biotechnology is the applicational branch of the biology, and many students, they are making career nowadays in this branch. So this is all about that. Now the tools of recombinant technology, as I explained you, the genetic engineering or recombinant technology, the different steps. Now this recombinant DNA technology requires some tools, because मैंने अभी आपको सिर्फ steps बताए, but the tools which are required, with the help of that all the steps are performed. So these are the tools: restriction enzymes, restriction endonucleases and restriction exonucleases, polymerase enzymes, ligase, vector and host. So ये सारे tools हैं, उसकी मदद से ही recombinant technology की सारी steps को complete किया जा सकता है. All these you have heard during my explanation, but these you have to study in detail. So they are the tools. With the help of that, this all the steps of the recombinant technology are performed. So this is all about your that biotechnology. Now